Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today we do have a new episode of ALLYCHAT, and I will admit, today was not my day I necessarily wanted to record. Not that it's a bad thing I'm recording, just, the week is shaping up to be even busier than I anticipated. We do have a new hockey release Wednesday, Game of Thrones, Vanguard, and Weiss on Friday. So I thought, you know what? I do have a little tiny bit of extra time on my hands here on this Monday. May as well go ahead and use it to record ALLYCHAT. So did have some issues last weekend with the stream with our little Mike here, Mr. Mike. I've been watching, I've been looking at it, it's been looking at OBS and how everything is. I'm wondering if the tweaks I was able to make today will help. If they don't, then it seemed like the most common, Google support result is that the mic's not getting enough power to buy, a powered USB port. But it shouldn't have that issue because it's directly at the back of the PC, which it's weird that this would just start happening now, but I don't know. I think most likely what it is when I grab to record for, gameplay or something, or, just moving this around in general, because it hangs right in the rightmost quadrant or leftmost quadrants of the PC. I think I didn't even realize there's a gain button on the back of the mic. I feel like I might have switched the dial on that a little bit. Fingers crossed that it is the most easiest solution, is that I just whacked the knob on accident. But anyways, yes, we do have a new episode of ALLYCHAT here, and I don't know if I'm losing it, but Tiny Fan sounds like he gets noisier and noisier every day. Tiny Fan used to be completely silent, and of course, when I was taking Tiny Fan around, out and about, to keep myself cool, and my makeup lasts a little longer when taking pictures of the Maxim contest, because I had to be outside, June, July here in Florida, and sometimes, I'm trying to be hands-free with a little breeze. You try to balance or hang Tiny Fan off the tripod, and sometimes he falls on the ground, and then he starts rattling, and then it's like, oh, man. Unfortunate. So Tiny Fan's rattle's getting worse and worse, I feel. And it makes me wonder if the crackling noise you guys hear sometimes is actually Tiny Fan and not anything to do with the mic. Honestly, it's come to mind. What if it's just y'all are hearing Tiny Fan's occasional crackle? Because I will say, my solution to make Tiny Fan be quiet, honestly, is to slap him around a little bit, and he'll stop, and then sometimes he'll still crackle. I'm not the best fan mother, I will admit that. So, part of me's wondering if it's just that, which would be the best. I don't know what else to do, though. I've always wanted, because I have a air purifier, a Dyson air purifier. I got it on Black Friday about 3 years ago on sale. It's really nice. It's a fan and an air purifier, because, Niv lives in a box of dirt. So, get the dirt out of the air. That works a lot for that. And then I'm like, I know they have those little tiny fans, but also those, I don't know, would that... Part of me's like, maybe I should just get one of those. I don't know where I'd put it, though, honestly. I'd have to look on their website. The ones they have at Target seem like a little too big. But it might be a solution. It would be kind of pricey, but if I get it before tax season, I can mark it off my taxes as supplies. So I don't know. Tiny Fan, I love you, Tiny Fan, but you might get retired. And then I just use Tiny Fan, how Tiny Fan's meant to be used, battery powered, instead of just plugged in 24/7. That's the cool thing about Tiny Fan, is Tiny Fan you can plug him into a USB port, which I don't. I have him just straight up in the wall. Or he takes batteries too. So Tiny Fan is really nice. Like I said, though, I think he's been shuffled about one too many times. And he's just noisy. Why am I going with this color? Because I got out this palette. You guys are like, Allie, why are you going in a little deep color? I thought it'd be cute. I thought it'd be a little more purpley. Whereas it's more, I'd say, of a brown. I was hoping it'd be a little more purpley. It doesn't look bad. Because I've managed to, aside from the part that I got to clean up, I've actually got this shape pretty nice here. There's something a little dark, but main reason, not because I just didn't like this outfit. I like it. My hair looks really good, which I do have a hair appointment tomorrow. So I was like, I was thinking I'd record Tuesday because I'm like, Friday, Wednesday will probably be pretty busy. And I was like, I'll do Tuesday. And I'm like, well, Tuesday I do have my hair appointment. So, but my hair looks nice today. That'll just be my recolor and my little trim. Mainly just I like to feel pampered. Let me go get my hair done on the schedule. So, I'm not doing anything crazy this time around. Last time I had the big chop. If you guys can believe that was already 10 weeks ago. Time flies. Especially here at the end of the year, I swear. So I was like, you know what? I forgot about that. Let me just record the chat today. I just didn't want to do it today because my skin has been rude over the weekend. It's just, man, my Curology stuff has been working well. And the medicine I have has been pulling a lot out of my skin. And the problem with it still being in this, like, purging phase is that stuff needs to get out of my skin before my skin can be nice. And right now this one in particular is quite painful, I will admit. Quite painful. I have one on my cheek this one was painful the other day. This one doesn't hurt anymore. This one still hurts. And then this has been recurring too. This is annoying. So I was like, I don't want you guys to see my skin. But I need to record, so I guess just everyone's gonna look at my pimple face. But it's okay, everybody gets pimples. So it's one of those things. Be like, no, I don't want people to see, but it's natural, but I don't want people to see. The eternal battle. So yeah, this eye was not as nice. This one's not as nice as this one. This one is much more messy. We're gonna try and clean that up a little bit. Look, I look extra tired. I look extra tired. So let me clean up. Let me see if I can fix. The good thing about, like, if I was like this, you guys could tell, but like I'm looking at cards like this, so like it doesn't. You guys can't really tell. Even if you see shadow, even if it looks a little dark, you could just be like, oh, that's just shadow from my giant eyebrows hanging over. Like, you can't really tell, but I want to see if I can clean that up a little bit. So. This eye, cute. This one, This one's kind of, Let's see if we can make this one cute as well. But I will say, this has gone down a lot since this morning. That's the thing, is I'm seeing improvement, aside from, like, when I can feel it, like, obviously popping out. The medicine I put on it works and whatnot. It's just, also, I can't do it. I still can't do it every night. Because my skin is very sensitive. So I used to only be able to put on the special stuff every other, like, couple days. Now I have, usually, 4 days in a row, and then, 1 or 2 days off if my skin is, it. Well, I'm aiming to get to every day. But yeah, it's just the acne struggle. Because with heavy-duty stuff, of course, it dries out your skin, so then my problem also is my skin cracks. And you can't put that, obviously you can't put, well, you could, it's not recommended. You don't want to put on cracked skin any kind of retinol. Because that's just going to make things worse, and it's not helping you at all. It's the skin, you're just putting it on. So, I don't know exactly how it works. I just know that it's recommended you don't do it, because it's not going to help. So, anyways, why do I feel like I'm about to cough? I choked on a word, and now I feel like I'm like, eh. So let me just grab Mr. 6.5 pounds of water here. Hydrate. Eyes look cute. I think they look nice. Usually I put some kind of sparkle. I don't know that I need it. I still feel like this eye looks dirty. So, let me see. I think the solution is just to make both of them a little have a more natural arch. I do know that I feel like I do this side better. I don't know if it's just because I am used to looking at myself this way as opposed... I feel like it has to do with me being right-handed versus having to cross over. Because I can lift upwards and see better this way than when I'm like this way because I'm in front of my eye. I don't know that that makes sense. I feel like nothing of this video makes sense so far, but you know what? That's fine. So I kind of just expanded both of them. Does that look weird here? Is that, I can't tell, now I can't tell, is that a vein? Right here, okay, that's just a vein, that's just a vein underneath. I'm like, is that just extra shadow that I messed up here? No, there's just like a dark, a little bit of darker vein there. That makes my skin darker. I thought I messed up. Anyways, okay. Are you even still wet? You are, okay. I was like, am I gonna have to go dampen the Beauty Blender? Because I took so long using one shade eyeshadow, it's not even sparkly. So... that's okay, I got purple highlighter put on my cheeks. I'll be sparkling, so. Yes, I'm really hoping that the mic was, it simply just, I punted sometime earlier this week. And perhaps the, crackling is getting the way it is because Tiny Fan is devolving in its life status. Those would be the most easiest solutions to our issues. So I'd be sad about Tiny Fan, but I'd be happy about it in general. Because like I said, I've been thinking, I'm like, Tiny Fan, bro, you kind of annoying. Tiny Phone. I keep saying Tiny Phone almost on accident. Tiny Fan is the GOAT and will always be. But sometimes your $12 fan that you bought at Target 2 years ago has a lifespan. That's what I feel like makes Tiny Fan extra amazing, is because he's so great. It's USB, wall powered, and battery powered, and it costs $12. I've never had a $12 fan that's ever actually been nice. Or worked. And like at that degree of like quiet. So, Tiny Fan, we love you, but you might need to go in the retirement home. By retirement home, I mean just keep me cool, like while I'm not trying to record content. Because audio quality matters. So. Of course, there's a hair. Why is there a hair? Get out of it, bro. Things are not going my way today. Alright, well. Awkward silence. Trying to think. What should I talk about? There's a new Pikmin Bloom event. Little mittens that the Pikmin don't wear properly because they're, you know, this big. They put them on their heads, I think. So I'm excited for that, but of course that means I need to plant more flowers. Can we stop with the flower planting challenges, Niantic, please? I mean, like, look, it could be worse. They're not that bad. I just, you know, and they're easy to cheat them too, but I don't want to cheat. And I'm just looking at my schedule this week, and I'm like, when am I going to have time to plant all these dang flowers? Because flower planting involves walking. I'm fine with the walking challenges. I mean, I like walking. I like getting exercise. The problem is it depends on your connectivity. Like, there's areas here where it's like, I could be walking around and plant, like, very minimal flowers because just the internet connection's not very good. But also, you can't be in the same spot. Like, you have to be walking around somewhere. Like, you can't just do laps. Like, sometimes you want to put your headphones on and do laps. You can't do laps. Because you can't plant the same spot within 5 minutes. It's like a big timer. If it was like 30 seconds. But then, you know, You can strap your phone to your dog, play frisbee with your dog, plant flowers and get steps, I guess. Cheating, but I think it's 2 weeks on this event, or like a week and a half, so. And there's only the only threes, so out of the 10, it did say, it didn't announce. I like it, Niantic's taking, advice from people, because in the events in the past, the specialty ones where you have to hatch the gold seedlings, you could do all the challenges and have all like 20, 15, 10, however seedlings it gives you, and not get the full set of Pikmin. You could be unlucky and not get the whole set. That has not happened to me, thankfully. I see it happen to a lot of people online. But I've been lucky, I've been fortunate. Like, I got all my stack Pikmin, like, in the first 8 seeds. I got all 7 in, like, the first 8. But there's people that got all 20 and did not have all 7 different Pikmin. So, if you do all 10 challenges, you are guaranteed to get all 3. Hopefully, I can get all 3 without having to do all of them. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm happy, though. I got my Copite Spacesuit Yellow Pikmin. I love him. I named him Foot Destroyerman because he was making me get, like, almost 15 to 20k steps a day to try and get his little yellow behind. He's adorable, though. I love him. I keep him on my squad. Normally, I like keeping non-decor Pikmin on my squad because I like feeding them nectar all the time. And I still have a lot of Pikmin that are not max friendship, like, you know, to get more decor and whatnot. So, I like having them on my squad, so that way I feed them multiple times a day. And then they get their heart boosts instead of spending nectar. I mean, you know. Ideally, I'd feed all of my Pikmin every day. I am not the best pick mother. I'm a decent pick mother. I always feed my squad multiple times per day. But I've kept Foot Destroyerman on the squad because I love him so much. So. I forgot, though. I didn't get my onion backpack, but as I have a Switch, I have Pikmin 3. I haven't played it. I meant to play it a bit to, then you get a special code for a special backpack, but I forgot. I forgot about that. I was too concerned about getting the yellow Pikmin to worry about the onion backpack, even though I had, like, over a month. I remember seeing it when it first went up. I was like, oh, I don't need to do that right now. I'll do that before the event ends. And then a month later, I'm like, oops, I didn't do it. Whatever. Just like I had to get with my heart at peace with the fact that I will never have every single badge because I was not a part of the beta test, so I don't have the beta test badge. I do have all the community day ones. I have as many specialty badges as I can have for someone that started the game when the game started. Like, publicly. I joke that it was my birthday present last year. Because it came out, like, October, like, 28th. Or, like, maybe even, like, October 26th. So my birthday's the 25th. So Pikmin's been out for, like, a year and a month. And I've been playing almost the entire time. Which I find cool. So I have all the badges, you know, aside from, I'm working on stuff. Expedition badge and step badges and decor badges, but in terms of specialty event badges, I have all of them except the beta test. So it's like... I cleaned Tiny Fan today with the compressed air can. There's still dust on here that just will never come off. But I was able to get, I was like, are you being extra rattly because there's like a super dust in here? And it didn't really help. Like, I hold Tiny Fan up, and there's a slight crackle. Very slight. But when Tiny Fan sits, I wish I knew what the crackle was. I will say it's funny that Tiny Fan is faster on battery than plugged into the wall. I don't know if because I changed the gain, if you guys can hear that or not. Maybe slightly. But, Anyways, let's go ahead and continue assembling the face. We're gonna go ahead and use some blush. I think I'll go with the color I normally use. I've been trying to put this pink in sometimes, but I think we're just gonna go with this more rosy color. Cute. And now, where is my brush? Here we go. The assorted colored, I should clean this. The assorted color highlighter brush. So I'm gonna go with this purple. We gonna be out here sparkling, bling bling. Now I have the shiny world stuck in my head. Bling bling is Jonghyun. I'm gonna do my, I guess Tuesday. I mean, the goal was to record it today. My annual Jonghyun unboxing. I just feel like I'm doing it a little early. But I just feel like doing it today instead of later in the week. I've had the package for a little bit. It's right here. It's actually this one. So I'm going to do that today. I'm excited. It was interesting. I had 3 different ideas, and then Rachel, who makes the crochet dolls, she priced me out for all of them, and they were all completely doable, and I'm just like, man, I'm still having a hard time choosing which one I want. So I'm like, Rachel, save your notes. I'm going to get all of these at some point. But the one I picked... Right, it was the one Rachel was a little concerned about. She's like, yeah, this one seems like really fun. Could be really cute. She's worried that she was going to lose the Jonghyun flavor of it. But, I know what it looks like from when she showed me the results and posted the Etsy listing. But, it's, every year, I mean, not this past year because there was the tragedy with the crowd crush. So the event was canceled. A lot of Halloween events in South Korea were canceled, due to the, crowd crush tragedy, where I think over 100 people died from just crowd crush. But SM Entertainment will have their annual Halloween party where all the artists like dress up and whatnot. And there's a really old one, I think like 2013 or so. It's funny. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen that meme where there's a guy sitting in like a little dressing room as a clown? And then he puts the clown thing on. I mean, not the one where the guy's doing the paint, it's like the 4-panel. Like, just the other one where and then puts the clown hair on. That actually is key. That actually is key. Believe it or not. But, other iconic costumes is, I think, Onyu one year was, Lieutenant, or no, Colonel Sanders. I don't know why I said Lieutenant. But, Colonel Sanders, you know, like the KFC guy. But Jonghyun was Naruto one year, and he was just running around doing Naruto stuff, so I got Naruto Jonghyun. So that's what's in the box. If you guys didn't see that video earlier this week, spoiler, sorry. But it's crazy. I think also it's been on my mind because the Shiny Foundation's doing their annual auctions. So I was like, oh, I should just do my Jonghyun this week. So I think this looks good. I got my bling bling on my face just like I wanted. My eyes are a little darker. It matches my shirt. I wanted it to be a little more purpley so it would match, but I think it honestly captures the color. Even though it's like the actual combination color, the purple and the black. So, I think this looks decent. I think this looks cute. I'm going to let this hair out. Obviously I can't do my makeup with, emo hair. So, alrighty. I would put on some lip gloss, but I'm thirsty, so I'll drink first. That always happens. You don't actually fit in this little container. So while my face dries, let me grab some water. Yeah, but I've been trying to eye the microphone levels. They seem higher in general from whatever I did. And there's still the occasional, because the thing is it normally just, if I'm quiet, it goes like this. But it goes like that anyways. So I wonder if on some of the low points, perhaps it had been cutting out. But it doesn't go all the way off. So I'm hoping when I watch back this footage that everything's okay. Because otherwise, I have no idea. Because it looks like I'm watching it. It never goes all the way to the end of nothingness. Of no sound whatsoever. Like, it's picking up some kind of noise at all times. Most likely air. Like, when I'm just sitting here not making any noise, I'm assuming it has something to do with the vent. Like, some kind of, like, there's air brushing past it. So, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so I had some water. And now, what was this one? This was the one I tried out, and it wasn't as purple, as dark of a purple as I expected. So I think that'll be good, because that with that color, that looks a little dark for this, but I feel like it'll actually be a good color, since it's not really that color. Alright. So, finishing touch. Yeah, it looks like a dark purple, but it's more of a berry color on the lips. And now I need a tissue because I always put too much in it. If I have a tissue, I do. I just emptied the trash can. This is the only thing in there. It's fine. I'm not that gross, I promise. Hey. I swear, I don't understand how people can just go boop and it's like perfectly on. It's one of those things where I know it's just practice. Is that even I used to have to clean up a lot more. Did I have my teeth? I think I look fine. So. Alright. This is the look today. Yay! All done! Yay! Right? At least I think this is cute. Yay! Alright, so I think this wraps things on off here. I really hope that everything sounds good. Like I said, it looks like it should be good. It looks like it should be good, because I wasn't seeing anything egregious over the weekends, but I'm like, well, maybe when it gets a little too low, it's a little, like, actually straight up too low. I was like, I don't see anything weird, because this is just what it's done, like, the whole time. So if it was that I just accidentally turned the gain knob, like I said, I just grabbed this thing, because when I'm recording for, you know, like, Snap or whatever games I'm playing, I bring it over and then it's close to me. So it's like, right, like I'm actually, like, you see, like, voice actors in a booth, like, up against the mic, like, I have it there. But also, because I bring it this way, and I'll have it turn this way, and then I'll sit this way. So that way also I can play video games on the computer without a microphone blocking my screen. So I feel like it's very entirely possible I just slipped the knob. Which would be very annoying that it was like, oh no, let's play Port Jenga. Let's just use the other microphone, when it's like maybe the whole time I could have just been like, oh, there's something on the back of the mic that maybe I messed with on accident. But, you know. Because it's like, Allie, maybe it's the gain. And I'm like, I don't use any gain filters. I looked. But the microphone itself also has gain levels that you can mess with, which I did not realize. So that could have just... Oh. We'll see, though. We'll see. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that this is going to be all crackly and poopy. Hopefully not, though, right? We just got to be like, it might be, but it might not be. So we'll just have to find out. So, you know. All right. Hopefully everything's good. I'm excited, though, today. We got some cool stuff. Have some Arcane Rising, which I matched the box with purple. And then Star Wars Finest, the last of our Finest. But Finest has been really good recently, so I'm hoping it continues to be good here today. Of course, you guys will have known about a week ago, but for me, that's in the near future. But yeah, that'll do it here for me in this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Alley Chat. I hope the quality was great, sound nice and crystal clear for you all. So if you enjoyed it, if you guys can't take the hint, the subliminal message, make sure you smack the like button, please. Comments for me, go ahead and drop those down below. If you ever had some kind of weird computer issue and it turns out it was a super simple fix that you yourself might have caused on accident, don't leave me here by myself. I mean, I can't be the only one, right? I feel like I'm very computer illiterate for someone that does computer stuff and has done computer stuff for many years and won national awards for computing. Maybe it's not just Tiny Fan that's like getting into retirement age, you know, maybe but yeah, so comments from me, go ahead and drop those down below. And if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, I'd love for you to join us here. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, I do have to give an extra special shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. And, alright, so it's Sunday. It's 1 week from Christmas when you guys are watching this, so I will go ahead and do a little spoiler. But patrons on Patreon, keep your eyes peeled. I have a special announcement coming for you all soon regarding something extra. Are they doing construction again next door? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Sounded like they were doing stuff next door again. We have been free from these random wall noises for a while. I don't want to go back to wall noise hell. I haven't heard... That's a drill. Y'all just be done already. Anyways, something special coming for you guys monthly in the new year. I'm gonna post about it soon. And if I don't, just remind me. Allie, don't forget to post. Yeah, they're doing construction next door again. But right, probably you guys might be able to hear it now. Because I think before, you guys are like, Allie, we can't hear anything. And maybe because if I set the gain too much in the other direction, maybe you guys can hear it. My head's going to explode if I don't stop. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled shoutouts. We do have 11 Gemstone Miners, Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Jack Perez, Keith Mina, Mako, Reese, Sebastian Morency, Scott, Shannon Hoon 74, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 2 Crystal Collectors, Anthony Ruiz, and Jovan. But thank you so much again, though, to all of my patrons, no matter which tier you're on. I really do appreciate your above and beyond support so much. Thank you. What I don't appreciate... So we'll see. All in time, everything will be done. It's just I was like pretty sure they were done. At least I lost it during an alley chat where like I lose it regularly instead of like in like a real video. Like, this is just my channel doing me things. Like, losing it over construction. But, I can't really do that in these videos. So. Maybe I got it out of my system. Now I can just tune it out. But, anyways. that does it for me here in this one. I told you all like and subscribe. I shouted out all my patrons. Yeah, I think I've wrapped things off. I feel like I've been really like thrown off kilter here. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap things on up. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Ally's Treasure Trove. Bye!